So where we are here, just behind me, is what we affectionately known as the Welshie Mountains, because we had a lot of Welsh settlers came here to work in the local works, and they used to come for picnics and walks over here on a Sunday, and they said it reminded them of home. So they're called the Welshie Mountains. So just over the top there would be where the northern bypass would go if it's funded and built, and it's to take traffic, you know, off the main roads to come along here. But they're all good food growing farmlands. Now we have been told by Tees Valley Combined Authority that if that is funded and built, it would actually open the other side of the River Skern up to more housing. And we are told it could be another 10 to 15,000 houses. So if Skerningham is built, Skerningham is just the start of car-dependent urban sprawl into food-growing farmlands. Ketting country would disappear as well, because as soon as them fields are opened up to traffic, the builders jump in and think, oh, we'll buy them fields, or we'll put an option on with the farmers to sell them, and we'll put some houses on there. So eventually it goes. Now we know this for a fact because the developer of Skerningham put an application into the Ministry of Housing to get a Garden Village award, and in there it clearly states that if that northern bypass road is built, Skerningham is the start of it, and housing the other side of the River Skern, which is just down behind me, would be more housing to go in there. Now we've got a bit of a problem at the moment with this nutrient neutrality. Now Skerningham is on top of a hill, and we all know everything goes downhill, and just behind that tree line is the River Skern. So anything that washes off from there, whether it's a golf course, housing, the pesticides that people put on the lawns, will all come this way. Every beck heads that way into the River Skern. So yes, they'll say, oh, we'll put some water treatment into Skerningham, we'll put some wetlands in to try and stop. Skerningham floods, it's flooded for its life. This is a natural valley that was actually produced in the Ice Age, and it floods. It's natural floodplains at the other side of the River Skern. So that's currently with thousands of trees, miles of hedgerows, and just farmland, it floods. So take that away, them trees, pour concrete and tarmac everywhere, build 4,500 houses, there'll be a lot of runoff water full of nutrients running straight into that river. They've got a problem. Nutrient neutrality has to be taken into account with every development. I think it's virtually impossible with Skerningham because it is actually on the banks of the River Skern. The River Skern is the most important biodiversity corridor in Darlington. It runs into the Tees. Anything that gets into the Skern will get into the Tees. It needs stopping. We can't have a garden village on the edge of the River Skern.